Lara and Danny Garcia are set to square off in what can be billed as a veteran clash Saturday, September 14th on the undercard of Alvarez versus Berlanga. These two vets can put on quite a show. Let's talk about the possibilities. Lost in the shuffle of the presser between Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga is an interesting fight that will take place on the undercard as the possible co-main, and that will be when Lara takes on Danny Garcia. These two men have been out of the ring for quite some time. Danny has been away for 4 years. Lara has been away for 2. Lara, the elder statesman, is a southpaw fighter who is now 41 years of age. Garcia, though he's been off the scene, believe it or not, now is 36 years of age. He's an orthodox fighter. Both of these men are now looking to square off in a 12-rounder. But this is the thing. Lara, who's been on a KO streak over his last 3 matches, is the more active and elder statesman here, whereas Danny has been cooling since he had a majority decision over Jose Benavidez Jr. When I say that he's been off for 4 years, that goes back to his last most competitive fight with Earl Spence Jr., which was in December of 2020. The Benavidez fight puts him July 2022. So technically, yes, he's been off for 2 years. And Benavidez Jr. was not a fighter that he totally dominated, where he got the majority decision. He did not look the best for wear in that fight. He's bringing a record of 37-3 with 21 KOs into this fight with Lara. And Swift, as he's been known to be nicknamed, though he's been cooling his heels, he's definitely been paying attention to the middleweight division. Originally, he had stated he wanted to come back at 154, the junior middleweight division. But seeing that the talent at junior middleweight, Danny would definitely be taking on a terribly tough challenge with any of those top 10 fighters in that division. That leaves Lara, who, though he has been defeating second and third tier opposition, his record now of 30-3 with 3 draws and 18 KOs has seen him on the southern end of his career looking for an opportunity against a named fighter. Garcia now happens to be taking on that position with him. Lara has shown some power since slowing down and not as much being the fleet of foot Cuban that he had been noted to be earlier in his career when he was campaigning at the junior middleweight division. Fighters like Canelo Alvarez wanted to steer clear of him because the southpaw position and his boxing ability presented tremendous problems, and even the likes of Triple G had not looked the way of Lara. Lara is a competitive spirit, one who will go in and give his all. And he will definitely go after Danny at some point during this fight. And Danny, who has enjoyed, like I said, a vacation, but a vacation away from the top tier fighters, will he be able to be motivated enough to challenge Lara, even trying to defeat, if not KO, Lara? I believe that this is a fight that can get one another motivated once the action really starts. You're going to see what's inside these men when one presses the other to a point where he's going to have to man up and show his wares. In the case of Danny Garcia, who said that he would love to be a 3-division champion, this would be an opportunity for his hat to get thrown back into the arena. And in the middleweight division, the heat is not as intense as it is at junior. So he can get that done, but will he? I believe that he has enough experience to stay the course and put up a good fight against the elder Lara, but I'm not certain that he can win it. When he had an opportunity and being pressed by his dad against Errol Spence Jr., Danny wouldn't step on the gas. I don't know if that's due to a friendship behind the scenes with Spence, or if it was just he not able to conjure up the type of fierceness that it was going to require to turn back Spence. That is something that was never questioned before, and I haven't forgotten about it. So, when I think about the championship spirit that Erislandy Lara fights with, I believe that he, like Spence, can impose himself on Danny. Danny has lost to the top guys that he's faced: Sean Porter, Errol Spence. Those are fights that he was not able to overcome those guys. And you have to wonder, is there a psychological glitch there where he feels he can't get it done? Lara will do it. He will go after it. Keith Thurman was another one that Garcia was not able to overcome. But Lara is not those guys. He doesn't have that mentality. He has a conqueror's mentality. And I believe it will be on display before that fight is over. So I'm picking Erislandy Lara early in this pick of the fight, but I'll have another breakdown as we get closer to the event. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know what your thoughts are about these two men, wily veterans, squaring off. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.